So I just wanted to hit record. I have done no prep into this video, but I wanted to make this video while it was fresh on my mind. And it's all about one thing that will help you attract an audience of people to your channel, of people who actually love what you do. And this is all about sharing your vulnerability and exposing yourself. Now, a lot of people, when they start on YouTube and they start talking on camera like this and sharing what's true to them, they get super scared and feel like everything has to come across perfect. Because I've been there, because I used to do that when I first started my channel. Like, I'd re-record things about 6-7 million times because there was like a certain tone in my voice that wasn't right. I missed something that I was supposed to say. It wasn't completely perfect. So I would like delete it, start again. And it wasn't absolutely perfect. It wouldn't get shown to the world. And I feel a lot of people are in this boat. They feel the confidence on camera is kind of hard to build, and they're also scared to share the things that will actually attract an audience of people who love them to their channel and their personality, rather than repress it. Because people think that if they share their like shortcomings or like share their baggage of how they've grown up and stuff, or any flaws in their personality or what they're doing, that it'll repel an audience. Whereas what it'll actually do is the opposite. And it'll actually attract an audience of people to you because they can relate to it and resonate with you. And it will turn a select few people off, but you don't actually want those people, because if they can't relate to those stories, then you don't want them as an audience. You don't want them as friends and subscribers on your channel. So this is like, I was just been listening to a podcast on Diary of a CEO, and it was all about relationships. And they were talking about being vulnerable in this on the first date. And I was like, Christ, I need to go and hit record and make this video, because it relates so much to putting yourself on camera like this on YouTube. And I feel a lot of people have this fear when they first want to start a channel, and they're scared of putting themselves out there. And then there are already people who are putting themselves out there, but can't seem to get past that block of sharing like their own vulnerability, exposing their own weaknesses, things like that. Because if you do that, that's a sign of weakness. That's a sign that people aren't supposedly going to like. But it's actually all the opposite. It's all bullshit. Like, everything that you expose about yourself will attract people to your channel and what you're sharing, and way stronger than anything else. And I've seen this over our other channel. So Wolfpack Adventures is a channel that was all based on mountain biking, where we were sharing all of our mountain bike adventures, racing trips, my girlfriend Amanda, her journey in mountain biking, her progression. And we did a few videos that were super vulnerable. And there was one that we did where she built her own like dream bike, a unicorn dream bike. So we had it custom painted, this frame. It was super nice. And we hired a video editor to come and make a story about it all. And the way the video was put together was Amanda sharing and being super vulnerable about her like childhood and growing up. And then it was all about how mountain biking had helped her build confidence and get on the right path that she wanted to choose in life. And the whole idea of building this bike at the same time as Amanda sharing her vulnerability was like this two stories that ran like parallel with each other, and then they met at the end to make this dream unicorn bike. And that was a super hard video to make because it was being super vulnerable. It's a bit weird me saying that because I know I wasn't the person making it, but she was like super vulnerable in that, and a lot of respect for doing it. And it takes a lot of courage to share things like that were in that video. Same with a lot of other videos on the channel about like bike racing, bike adventures. Like, I try and share as much storytelling as possible and be real truthful about things, because that's what people want to watch, to resonate with. They want to hear stories. They want to hear how you actually feel, whether something went tits up and completely wrong that you organised, or something happened unexpectedly. Nothing's perfect, and I feel the more and more people that share their vulnerabilities, the better YouTube would be, or the better like any kind of social media platform would be. Because I think we're all aggrandized into this thing that social media is like, you only share the highlight reel, you only share the best of the best. And I've kind of trying to go the opposite way now and just sharing what I want to share. And if there's people that don't like that, that's fine. I don't want to attract those people. But if there are people that do like that, then they will be more attracted to me than me just sharing something that kind of attracts both camps of people. You don't want to be vanilla in this stuff. You want to be just sharing what's like true to you. And a lot of mentors and coaches have told me that in the past. But I listened to this podcast before and it really stuck out. So I hope that was really useful to you guys. I mean, even when we see it on YouTube now, like some of the bigger channels like Mr. Beast and all these people with millions and millions of subscribers, I feel a lot of people are almost desensitized to them because they can't relate to them, which is why small creators and small channels can build such a cool tribe and community, because you have almost like a closer connection, what it feels like, with your subscribers or your audience. Whereas somebody who's got millions and millions of subscribers and followers, it's like, are they just a number to you? Do they just make up the numbers? Do they pay the bills? Like, how does it work? Because I know everyone wants to grow on social media, especially, myself. I have products around how to grow on social media. I'm always trying to grow to the next level. I think we're just shy of 100,000 followers now on Wolfpack Adventures. And for me, I would love to reach that milestone to get the YouTube plaque. Like that's like a goal of mine for so long, to show like a big achievement. But at the same time, I'm questioning, like, does it really matter in the grand scale of things? Like, connection with an audience is way more important than just a vanity metric on the screen, like a subscriber count. And I'm realizing that more and more. And yeah, that's the message of this video. Be vulnerable, put yourself out there, don't be scared. It'll actually have the reverse effect than you think it will.